The Ford Mustang GTD isn't a faster Mustang. It's a Mustang that's trying to break the category. A street car that talks like a race program, dressed in number plates and legality. That contradiction is exactly why you can't look away. The Ford Mustang GTD is built for a new performance era where muscle car heritage isn't enough on its own. Modern buyers want proof, precision, repeatability, and speed that holds together when the road turns technical. That's the bigger story here. Ford taking the Mustang identity and pushing it toward true supercar territory, not as a tribute, but as a challenge. Emotionally, it hits hard because Mustang has always been about attitude, but GTD is about something sharper, turning legacy into a modern weapon without losing the soul that made the badge matter. Your notes don't include the official engine name, cylinder layout, horsepower, or hybrid system, so I won't invent them. What matters in this chapter is the intent behind the power unit. A car like GTD has to deliver immediate throttle response, strong acceleration that doesn't fade with heat, and a drivetrain calibrated for consistency. Because the moment you talk track capable, performance has to be repeatable, not occasional. If electrification exists in the final configuration, its advantage would be easy to feel. Braking energy can be recovered and redeployed as torque fill, tightening exits and smoothing the power curve so thrust arrives cleanly. If it's combustion only, the mission is the same. Fast response, stable temperatures, and power you can use without drama. Aero is where the GTD story becomes physical. A serious track-focused street car lives on airflow discipline. That means visible openings that aren't just styling. They're heat control, plus hidden work underneath where stability is created. The body has to guide air cleanly along the car, while the floor and rear diffuser are tasked with keeping it planted as speed rises. A proper aero strategy here is always a balancing act. Downforce that builds confidence in fast corners, without turning drag into a penalty on straights. In other words, the GTD look shouldn't just appear aggressive. It should feel calm when the speed gets violent. Suspension details and layout aren't included in your notes, so no claims about pushrod, pull rod, or specific hardware. But the handling shift a car like this must chase is clear. It needs sharp turn-in bite that doesn't become twitchy. It needs mid-corner composure that makes the car feel smaller than it is. And it needs tire control. Load the tires evenly, keep temperatures in check, and maintain grip as the laps stack up. The driver experience should be confidence first. The car should communicate, settle, and respond like it's on rails, without feeling dead or artificial. Now imagine the battle moment. You're following another fast car closely, living in its dirty air. The front end can go light. Tire ton climb. The braking zones arrive faster than your brain wants to admit. A serious GTD-style setup has to stay readable here, stable under braking, predictable through turbulent airflow, and controllable on exit so you don't cook the rear tires trying to stay close. Slipstream pressure becomes mental warfare, and a well-developed chassis turns that chaos into something you can manage. Your notes don't provide official acceleration or top speed numbers, so none will be stated. What defines speed you can trust is usable pace, traction out of slower corners, stability through high-speed direction changes, and a setup window wide enough to work when conditions aren't perfect. That's the difference between a car that's impressive once and a car that's dangerous all day. Repeatable performance. Modern performance is shaped by smart limits, efficiency pressure, thermal management, weight targets. The strongest cars don't win by excess anymore. They win by solutions that do double duty, airflow that cools and stabilizes, chassis tuning that protects the tires, and engineering choices that keep the car sharp without turning it fragile. In the end, the Ford Mustang GTD is a statement about what Mustang can become. Not just louder, not just faster, more serious, more precise, more ruthless. And its price should match that intent. Not sports car money, but exclusive premium territory. The kind of cost that feels less like buying transportation and more like commissioning a piece of Ford's most ambitious performance identity.